Hello! Hope you're doing great today. Welcome back to another episode of Theories of Learning podcast. Go get a cup of tea, coffee, or whatever you like. Then don't move off your seat and prepare for what's coming. Today, we're going to talk about an American psychologist called Edward Thorndike and his stimulus-response theory of learning. He was born on the 31st of August 1874 and died in 1949 at the age of 74. He has divided his theory into three laws: the law of effect, the law of exercise, and the law of readiness. Among his experiments, the most famous one consisted of placing cats in locked boxes and studying how they were able to escape through the process of trial and error, process to whom Thorndike referred to as the process of connectionism. Briefly speaking, the idea was the following. By trying different approaches of escape, those cats would either experience a rewarding outcome or a profitless outcome, freedom and imprisonment respectively. So, the process of connectionism would decrease as the cats learned which actions led them to success and which did not. Let's think of another example. Imagine a rat in a maze that has found food at the end of a particular path. Do you think the rat would be more likely to take this path in the future? You're right, it would. For Thorndike, this is how behavior works. Behaviors that lead to positive outcomes are more likely to be repeated, while behaviors that lead to negative outcomes are less likely to be repeated. What do you think about the idea that behavior is shaped by consequences? Thorndike believed that reinforcement, let's call it the reward or punishment after a given action, can strengthen or weaken the connections between stimuli and responses. Have you ever tried to change a behavior through reinforcement? Thorndike's theory has been influential in the field of psychology and has been used to develop techniques for behavior modification. One of the most significant contributions of Thorndike's theory is the idea that learning occurs through trial and error. In other words, we learn by making mistakes and adjusting our behavior accordingly. Are you finding difficult to learn something? Do you think that you should make less mistakes? Are you thinking of throwing in the towel? Well, don't you even dare. Keep moving on, soldier. And remember that mistakes are part of the learning process. Can you think of a time when you learned something through trial and error? How was that experience? I read you in the comment section below. Thank you for listening to this podcast on Thorndike's theory. My name is Brian, and I hope you enjoyed learning about his ideas and their impact on the field of psychology. Don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating insights into the world of educational psychology. Goodbye.